What's up, YouTube? Tim Moose here. Now, Sam Raimi, who's of course is a horror mastermind thanks to the Evil Dead movies, but he's also produced horror films too. Obviously, he produced the 2013 Evil Dead remake. He produced Don't Breathe, and one film that he also produced was a 2009 horror film called Drag Me to Hell. With Drag Me to Hell, it's not like a great film, but it's actually pretty creepy, especially for a PG-13 based film too. Well, looks like Sam Raimi might actually be plotting a sequel. Now, of course, the movie, which got released all the way back in 2009, which of course we had sequels from 2009 movies, most recent. We just had Avatar: The Way of the Water, most recent Orphan. So it seems like we're getting lots of sequels from 2009 films. Where's my Friday the 13th sequel? Is beyond me. But anyway, and of course, we're supposed to be getting District 9 sequel too, so that could be cool as well. But anyway, of course, the ending of 2009's Drag Me to Hell sure made good on the premise of the title, with Sam Raimi's return to horror suggesting that there wasn't anything left to tell in regards to their particular story. In fact, Remy once did tell Blade Discussing back in 2019 that the reason there has not never been a sequel was simply because the ending of the first movie was definitive. But it seems that the door isn't closed on Drag Me to Hell 2 just yet. During a Reddit AMA chat this week, Sam Raimi suggested that his team is trying to crack a possible secret story. Raimi tells Reddit this. The team at Ghost House Pictures, Romo Adam and Jose Canas, are trying to come up with the story that would work, and I'm and Exodus Exodus to hear if they do. Now, Drag Me to Hell starred Alison Lohman, who really has not. I believe this was her last film, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, whatever happened to Alison Lohman? Like, I remember she was in the movie Flicka. She has not really done anything since. But anyway, it does star Alison Lohman as Christine Brown, a loan officer who evicts an old woman from her home and then finds herself on the recipient of a supernatural curse. Now, it also featured Justin Long, who, of course, pretty much became is like the horror guy now because, of course, he was just in Barbarian last year. So maybe I don't know. I think Alison Lohman probably retires. So I don't think they'll be able to get Alison Lohman back. But that aside, hey, we do love comeback stories. Obviously, Ki Hu Kwan hasn't done a film for years, and he returned for Everything Everywhere. So maybe the same could be said for Alison Lohman. Who knows? That aside, I'm intrigued to check out a sequel. I mean, it is a little bit like about 10 years too late. I mean, this is probably a sequel that should have been made a couple years ago. But hey, we of course said the same thing about Avatar: Way of War and Orphan First Kill, and look what happened there. We also said the same thing about Top Gun Maverick, and look what happened here. So maybe the sequel could possibly work. And of course, Sam Raimi is very hot in the business. Obviously, he's coming off Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness. He's of course one of the producers on Evil Dead Rise coming. He has 65 coming this week. So he's still definitely in the horror gang. So I'm definitely down to see a sequel if they actually do make it. But is one necessary? Who knows? That's what we'll see. And if it actually does happen, granted, it has not been greenlit or anything. But if it officially does happen, I'm down to see one. So we'll have to wait and see how this thing even does shape. If this thing actually does shape up. Anyway, let me let you guys. What are your thoughts on Sam Raimi teasing a possible Drag Me to Hell sequel? Were you even a fan of the first film? Are you even interested in checking out a sequel? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Simmy signing out.